What's up, everybody? Welcome to a new English bit. Today we're going to learn different ways to express preferences. Are you ready? So let's kick off. First, we're going to look at general preferences. After the verb to prefer, we can use or an infinitive or gerund. For example, we can say I prefer to drink tea, or you can say I prefer living in a big city. Si queremos decir que preferimos una cosa a otra cosa, there are different possibilities. First, we can use noun to noun. For example, I prefer tea to coffee. It's very important to use to and not than. The second option is prefer plus gerund plus to plus gerund. For example, I prefer riding an electric scooter to using public transport. And the third possibility is prefer to do something rather than do something else. For example, I prefer to go swimming rather than go to the gym. Now let's move on to specific preferences. The first possibility is to use would prefer plus infinitive with to plus rather than plus infinitive without to. For example, I would prefer to go to the cinema tonight rather than stay at home. Or another example, I would prefer not to drive. I would, the contracted form would be I'd. So we can say I'd prefer not to drive. The second way to talk about a specific preference is to use would rather or would much rather if we want to intensify, plus infinitive without to, plus than, plus infinitive without to. For example, I would much rather order a pizza tonight than cook. We can say I would much rather or contract I'd much rather. Or a negative example, I'd rather not go out tonight. And to finish, we're going to look at a very useful structure, which is I'd rather you did something or I'd rather you didn't do something. It's important to use past simple in this case. For example, preferiría que dejaras de fumar. We would say, I'd rather you stopped smoking. You stopped. Past simple and not present simple. O preferiría que no te quejaras tanto. We would say, I'd rather you didn't complain so much. So I really hope you enjoyed this English bit, and from now on you'll be able to talk about your preferences in many different ways. And to practice for homework, I want you to write one sentence. It can be a general or a specific preference, and to leave your sentence in the comments below. If you found this English bit useful, don't forget to like it and to subscribe to our channel, as there is one new English bit every week. With that being said, thanks for watching and see you next week. Ciao!